Alright, welcome back everyone. Here's our progress so far on our little van. I didn't even take my clamp off last night. Y'all can see whether or not those things stuck, but they should have. So let's see. My garland and whatnot stayed on the tree, but if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix the failures as they inevitably arise. Yeah, I say it. Well, my decoration stayed in place on there. The star is nice and sturdy. This little tree is a little more, it's not going to stand up without being glued down, so that's something to look forward to. I think this little gift box worked out pretty good too. I think I'm going to, there's our final result on our lamp post. It seemed like it cooperated pretty good as well. All in all, pretty good day. But that's yesterday was. So it seems like slow progress, but we made something out of it. So let's see, I'm gonna bend these. First thing I need to do is get my specs on. Now, hopefully the glue will stay in place while I sort of bend these more. Yeah. That and then feel like it's in a good place, very strong, but don't want to mess too much with the actual gingerbreads, because I do think they would come off, but if I can get the wire, I guess a little more, yeah, I think that looks a little better. But we should wrap this up tonight. I don't know if I already said that or not. So, trying to figure out where I'm at. Okay. On to this batch. Move you out of the way. Got to make one more fairly small batch of things, and we can start assembling into our final form. So I got our bag of beads. And all the little doodads here. Little gold wires are hard to pick up. We're going to go on that one. Go back here with that. Nope. Here's a sign. Okay. So we are supposed to get. Oh, supposed to get one of these too. Okay. Another thing I can't hardly get hold of. One more little bead. Okay. So. Platform. Let's see. First, this is going to be a base. It's fairly snug, but it's not. Definitely needs some glue to reinforce that one. So, like I've been doing on these, just a quick drop of glue down to the center. You back in there. Tip. Okay. And maybe should have done this part first, but let's see how this works with the. It shows it stripping some of the wire insulation off, but I'm not coordinated enough to think it might. Nah, it's got to take that installation's got to come off. Get you back where you need to be. Okay, so I'm gonna let that glue dry for a minute before I start messing around with this. So those guys all go that way. And this guy. Where it's this one. Base. Okay. And supposed to put our little Merry Christmas star in the middle here. And guess what else? Something like that. Okay, so it's going to be on those rails. In theory. So I just do a little bit all the way around. Oh. Pop you in. Hopefully. Alright. That seems like it was fairly cooperative. A little sticky now. And this is our base for this one. This goes down on the middle. So I'll use the old Gorilla Super Glue. I just like it because it's got the brush in the bottom. Even reasonably thin coat there. And try and get you lined up and centered as I can. I guess I could turn on some more light. A little pressure down there. Start moving back up. I think I knocked you off axis when I pressed on it, but well, we got our little Merry Christmas sign. Alright. Now, I think I forgot. Yep, I'm supposed to trim this guy out. This is going to go on here. I'm not sure I understand why on this, but I'll I think I've made the executive decision to not do this big blob of snow because I've been having so much fun cutting the snow. Go from this side maybe, a little more of a grip. Okay. Come here, you. Thought somebody was going to come in to visit us, but I think she changed her mind. Heard one of the dogs rattling around out there. Okay, let's do. Okay, that actually, well, until I pulled it off there. It lined up pretty good. Alright, that's all we got to do on that one. Now, on these guys, supposed to make candy canes. Goes out of there into there. And get a better pair of tweezers. Just alternate them. That's 4. I'm supposed to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 per side. One more. Okay. Now, yep, I just did that. Okay. Well, at least most of them went back in the bowl. Okay, that's. Okay, so before I start again, I'm gonna put a hook on here. Squeeze you over. Maybe. I think I'm gonna do this. So let's do that one more time. Got 5. I didn't want to stand up. Don't want to lay down one. It's cursed. Or I'm about to start cursing one. Okay, I think that was broken, so defective. Well, this part looks good. If I could just get it. About to go with a 12, I think. Can get this to work pretty quickly. Okay, that one went to the floor somewhere. So. Okay, 12 stripes of this. And got our candy cane. Okay. I can do a better job on this one. Actually, trying to decide if I want to. No, I'm considering putting a drop or two of glue on there to hold it in place, but I don't think I'm going to go that far. Okay, so. I'm just too clumsy to use these big wires. These little wires, rather. Okay, so we have a little hook on there. And I'm going to stop with 12 on this one too, just because I've been burned. Okay. Right down. Even though I think I've got room for it on this one. Candy cane number 2 completed. Okay. Now, put y'all over to the side. Let's see if I can. Okay. And a little bit of insulation off. That's all we really wanted. On there. And, oh, maybe that's. Oh, I guess. Okay. I think I may have thrown away what I'm supposed to use here. Or I never saw it. Let's see, D20. Okay. That. Yep, I did. I think. Yep, pretty sure I did that. Let me. Let's see. Not sliding around here. Yeah, I was supposed to save a piece of that clear plastic for this. I'm pretty sure the one from our little display case in there. And I'm pretty sure I have already thrown that one away, and I'm not going to dig it up. So I'll just make do without. I think that's the effect we're going for. Although that's, I don't think that glue's set quite far enough yet, so what else do I can do here? Actually, yeah, I'm done with this step, so I'm gonna leave you right there, hopefully perpendicular, and move over to our next guy. Lay down our grass. So I'm gonna leave a little overhang all the way around and just trim it up after the fact, I believe. Seems like a reasonable way for me to do it. Around the edge. All right. Should be to reflect. Plenty of glue on there, and seems like heat makes this, doesn't take a lot of heat, just the friction there. Let's make it set up quicker. Plus it helps keep it down. So let's get our guy out and the old X-Acto. More for good measure. Yeah. A little bit over the edge there. Depending on how this last little bit goes, this will either be a really short video or a really long video. I think. We're getting all the way around on that. Just a little there, right there. Okay. Alright. Oh. And I got me a little piece of, not really felt, but it is felt. It's thick. It's heavy duty felt. Okay. Got our little yard situation ready. And supposed to put a little fence in the corner here, so this is going to be the front. That's pretty good. Got a little loose right there, but I think it'll be alright. So I'm going to put the solid one on the front and have this one going in from the back. Maybe obscure it a little bit. So do something about right there. I'm going to give it just a little bit of a lip there. That seems like time for the Gorilla Super Glue. Yes, just a little bit of lip. I guess I need. Now, the tricky part on this is going to be lining up that one, this one, but I think it's doable. A little bit more of a lip on this side than that side. I should have put the glue on the ends too. Didn't think about it in time. Yeah, there we got our little fence dealio. Now we get to put our van in place. This is the snow that goes under our van. So I'm just going to hit generous on the tires and just do about, it's like, supposed to be doing something like this. Yeah, something. Yeah. I think I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to go like that. Because there's, look at that. Cause we got a little display that goes here. Our big tree goes back there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna, yep, like that, and you can be up there. So actually, you're gonna be like have the doors hanging over the fence. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's okay. That works for me. Okay. Well. Let's see. Fairly generous on there. Trying to glue a circle to a flat spot. That might not exactly ideal. Keep down there for 10 or 12 seconds. Should be plenty of surface area in that carpet or felt or whatever to bond to. And it appears to have worked. All right. And get back to this stuff underneath here. This bit of snow goes in between the wheels. This bit is supposed to be along that edge, which actually does a pretty good job of fitting. Just run my bead through here. And you on, I hope. And This guy supposedly goes around our fence back there, but I'm not sure. I may have to do some trimming underneath there. That actually, I'm amazed that this corner fit that closely. I thought whenever I cut that, I said, no way that works. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. I'm a little overzealous with it now. Not. I literally just used the stencils they provided, and it, like I say, that's a pretty close fit. Not perfect, but a whole lot more. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it to get that close. Okay. And I'm going to rearrange things because our Merry Christmas thing's supposed to go back here. It's going to be hidden by our truck. Okay. Let's see if I got room for put our unfinished corner into there. Still got the look of a tree from over here, and I can put the Merry Christmas. Yep. Yeah, I should have done a dry fit on these before I started throwing things in. Okay. Maybe put you right. Don't want to hide everything. Yeah, I think about there is about the only, since I got where I put the van, I sort of eliminated the spot for that. Okay. Okay. Where are we going to go with it? I think if I just put it right there, it'll be okay. Not really. This is where all the real details are. There's that one little cutout of a gingerbread man there, but I think there's going to be the best place for me on that. So that's what I'm going to go with. Okay. Then little candy cart gonna go in front of that here. Let's see if this glue works any better. I don't think I wouldn't want to put that much pressure on those to make the super glue bond. Yep. Yeah, I think this will. Actually, with that, I think I can bring this back over here. Some visibility on it. Yeah. Okay. So. On there. And now. These guys. Okay, so the red present is going to go front and center right there. So I'm going to plop you in right there. Yeah, that'll don't think I'm gonna have room for everything. Yeah, this little piece is supposed to go. I think it's supposed to be like a ramp or a step or something for the van, so that's not gonna fit. And where'd I cut out gingerbread man? Where'd he go? There is another gingerbread man here somewhere. I've lost him though. Okay, we'll figure it out. Let's see, our little lamp post. Let's go over here in the corner. I think I will have to do the super glue on that to make it stand up. Maybe. Actually, I got room. I got where I made that lip over here. I'm gonna put it on that side of the fence. Yeah. Seems to be pretty good for to stick to the felt. Pressure down there for a second. Alright, yes, I got that going. Alright. Now, our little baby Christmas tree. Good. I'll put that in this corner. Get it up in there. I don't think I'm gonna have room. I guess the birdhouse. Yeah, the birdhouse is supposed to go in there too, but I don't think I'm gonna have room for that. So I may not even finish the birdhouse. There, okay. Supposedly this hat is supposed to fold it over. So let me dab a glue there. Fold on like they're talking about, and it's supposed to go on top of our sign here somehow. Let's hit it with some super glue too. Okay, and what we got left? Our candy cans. Merry Christmas. And my mysterious vanishing gingerbread man. They gave me a spare of him, so I can do another one, but I remember cutting him out. Obviously I did, because it was out of that next spot. Alright. I guess maybe I can do another one. So like he's supposed to be standing over here next to our little baby tree. And the birdhouse if I make that. Which I think I can fit the birdhouse in over here, maybe. And then I'll have a little gingerbread man standing in front of the fence. But this little thing is supposed to go like right there in the middle. And our candy canes, where the candy canes go. Too much work in those in front of not too prominent. Okay, they're supposed to go over here with our carts. I'm going to lay them down in the ground. I think I need to work on that one. It's not. Yeah, it's a little more candy cane-ish. I think I'll just have those guys. They've got them standing up. I don't think I've got the patience to make that happen. Do them there. Yep. Oh, not that way. Okay. So either side of that little cart, sort of framing it. from the side it looks a little better. I'll move you there. Okay, for the moment, I'm going to let some of this glue dry, and I guess I'll go cut out this guy if I can. It was here. I know it was here. Okay, well, I'll be right back anyway. Okay, let's build us a birdhouse. But I have had a thought since I threw away that. I'm pretty sure I threw away that piece of plastic. I'm just going to use another one of the big pieces. And I think it'll be give me enough stability, take up enough space to be where it'll work better. So after all that trouble getting that thing, oops, it's not where I want it. Stripping that little piece of wire insulation off of there, and now just undo it. Let's say just gonna pop you in there. Yep. And pop that guy on. Well, y'all get the idea. Start off here. In there. Alright, so let that sit over there. Go back to working on this bit. Like I said, I'm going to put our little Merry Christmas sign in over here. So this, and something else I was looking at in the meantime, the way I've got this thing rearranged, I don't think there's actually room for me to put the LEDs in on this one. I think they'd end up looking sloppy no matter what I did anyway. And it does say, even on the parts list, it does say optional, but I think there's way too many of them for me to sort of jam them in the small spaces I've got around here. Oh, it's attacking me. It didn't like not being. But after many tries, I did finally get them to actually come on. So it's got the button batteries, of course. There's oddball sized. The big button batteries. That. Like I say, I'm going to save those LEDs for something else at some point. I'm sure there'll be a set that doesn't have good enough LEDs, and those appear to be pretty bright. But let's see, back on track. Let's see, there's the gingerbread man that I feel like I cut out last night, and our candy canes, and all that stuff goes on the birdhouse. So let's do just a couple of nice little bead for the candy cane here. Maybe I'll have one sort of going around our Merry Christmas too. I think that'll work. Okay, so I have this one. So just have it sort of right next to the Merry Christmas. You, which is facing out here in the snow. I say this one, even though it was only $13, $13, $14, something like that, it's really not speaking to me, you know. It seems. And I've got another one that's sort of similar to this, but it's a building, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one this year or not. This has been so much not fun. There goes Neil again with her litter box. Let me let her do her business. Okay, so I'm going to just put a dab of super glue on the back of the fence here, and I'm going to have my little gingerbread man standing right there, I think. That seems to be, I think that works for me. So, and then we'll build that birdhouse and call it a night, I think. Dab right there. I can't even see it, so hope it works. Up against it. Couple taps there. Yeah, alright. So it's just been a couple of minutes, so I'm not gonna lift it up quite yet. But let's see here. This should be, that's the new one. So I'll put the birdhouse over here on the old one. And it's supposed to get snow and everything. And the signs. And these are supposed to go on it too. I haven't checked this minute, but it was snowing here, which is extremely unusual for early December. We're usually January, February snow time, but as long as it stays in the air, I don't mind it. I don't want it on the roads, but okay, so in there, all right. And I guess I can get more of the Gorilla Super Glue. I'm not even sure these will. I think the real issue with this one, to me, seems to be that it's got too much going on in too small a space. The platform need to be about 20 or 30% bigger to really have, you know, I guess to me it looks like there's just too much stuff. Okay, get you right side up. Just pop it on there. Alright. Around a little bit, make sure you don't get glued down. Okay. Now, I'm taking another quick look at this. I don't put my snow on there too, but I'll get to that. Yeah, as long as the LEDs are, I mean, that's probably, I don't even know, a good 3 feet of LEDs. So I just don't think there's room on there, even going back and forth a couple of times, to really get them, you know, mounted with, you know, I don't know if you can cut LEDs or not. I had never tried. But I just don't have any. I'm just not feeling, and I just don't feel like it would add anything to it. Sort of just lighten up for the sake of lightening it up. Ooh, wait a second, I just thought of something. I got, do I have, yeah, let me check something out here. I forgot I'd ordered, I actually ordered some individual LEDs. Haven't even opened the box yet, so. Okay. And a couple of test leads here. Okay. Yeah. Nope, that's not the one we want. Let's see. Kicks. Okay. Got the right stuff to. Okay, so that's down in there. And got the wrong one on this one, but still on the right. See, I'm not even sure this will work, but I'm gonna give it a shot just while we're here. It's not an extremely long video yet. Let's see. Nothing on there. This may not work anyway. No, not. Don't have. Just, let's see. Don't have any. I don't think I've got any just plain wire. I'm not sure the voltage of these things. I hadn't messed around with them too much, but I thought if I ever got one that I didn't like, I could make my own LED string, which I should be able to. Just a matter of getting the right voltage and lining them up. But that's, let's see, I got to do some research before I just wing it on that. But that was a thought. If I could get one or two LEDs back here lighting up red behind it, I think that might look pretty good. But let's see if I can drop my birdhouse. I want to drop it right in there, I think. It appears to be sticking to the snow pretty good, so that's encouraging. Just let it go. Okay. That's close enough, I think. Let's see here. Can I get you? Nope. Okay. Super glue it is. If I can get you to fit that blob in there. Okay. Let's see. And on the top there. Okay. Oops. And plop you down, maybe. Okay. Seems to be cooperating for the most part now. Okay. For a moment there I thought I'd put those signs on upside down, but they're right. Now got my snow. I'm not even gonna try and do that in one piece where I bend it over the top, but I'll cut it in half and do one on each side maybe. I think I can get into there. Drop at the top there. And there. It stayed on. I didn't knock it off, so that's a good thing. Invisible strings going. Let go. Alright, I think that's gonna do it. I made the it wasn't what I was expecting. I'm not excited about this one. It's sort of, I think it looks okay, but it's just sort of too much stuff in, say, that small space. If it was or like this, the same amount of stuff, I think it'd be better. But that's just, you know, that's just my opinion. And of course, I didn't actually follow the instructions either, so that might have something to do with it. As far as the decoration goes, but it is a nice little scene. Get everything not to fall off on me. Pretty cool. You know, I don't dislike it, but I'm just not excited by it. You know, it's sort of, sometimes you get those projects where you just not, you know, just not quite. You especially go from a really good project like that Christmas tree to this, it's really sort of a step down. But I guess, you know, like I said, for the $13, $14, I can't really complain too much about it. It does what it says on the box. But if you stuck with me through all this, you deserve a preview of tomorrow. I am more excited about this one. It was an impulse buy, sort of. Basically, I saw that it existed, so I decided I needed to have it. But oh, thank you a little bit. But I was looking at it, and Cute Bee has made a Christmas book nook, and they, you know, they very rarely fail to impress. I've enjoyed all their Christmas, all their book nooks. It's one of those that they look like they wouldn't be that great, but then when you put them together, everything just pops in, and they just make everything really good. Plenty of details. How many does it have? It says 273 pieces. It does use AAA batteries. I just wish they'd all switch to USB. But like I say, I am excited about that one. I think it'll be a good, fun project. Not quite a palette cleanser, but they're generally not that challenging, so it should be, you know, a good, maybe 3-day project, maybe 4 if it goes bad. But I don't see any books in there, so I'm not going to have to spend all my time folding and taping, gluing books in place. But that's, like I say, we'll get that going tomorrow. This one, like I say, it's just, you know, like I keep saying, it's not that it's a bad one, it's just not exciting to me. I hope you all have enjoyed it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.